Hello, everybody. This is Casey. I am here to do the Sagittarius reading for the second half of July. I can't believe this year is going so fast. This was just freaking me out. So the general energy card. I have a new camera coming on Friday, so we'll see if this improves. It says "Let It Go." Okay, let it go. It is two hummingbirds holding cords wrapped around a heart. Okay. It says, there are times in life when you must forgive, lest you become a hostage to your anger, frustration, disappointments, and resentments. This is not about condoning bad behavior or minimizing a hurt done to you. Forgiveness is simply a commitment to stop telling an old story so you don't carry its burden anymore. If you don't forgive, old hurts fester and become distorted, causing you pain over and over again. You become trapped in a prison of your own making, tied to the story that you were a victim. It's time to cut the invisible cords attacking you to the situation and preventing you from moving forward. The truth is, you are victimizing yourself every time you recreate the unresolved hurt in your mind or speak of it with friends. Rather than allow this folly to repeat, surrender the situation to your higher power. Now is the time for radical forgiveness. Say no to drama in all forms and forgive yourself and others for engaging in it. Consider the ancient Hawaiian practice called ho'oponopono. The simple prayer is a beautiful way to begin the process of forgiveness. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Thank you. I love you. It's based on the idea that we are all responsible for the reality we see in our world. If something is awry, whether it's your perception, your emotional reaction, your judgment, and so forth, it's up to you to clean it up. Forgiveness is the key to a liberated and meaningful life. No matter what method you choose, just do it. Okay? So for the pick a card readings, we have two piles. Okay? Pile 1, pile 2. I want you to pick a pile, but I want you to listen to both piles because we are all in a different timeline. Okay? Maybe that you have just come out of the one energy and you're moving into another, or it may be something that you're going to go through in the future. So pick up one primary pile, but listen to both and the bridging energy. Okay? So pile 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's pile 1. Hi, Tiffany. How are you, hon? How you doing? Is that technique helping you, hon? Pile 2. So, Tiffany, like I said, pick one pile, but listen to both piles and listen to the bridging energy because everybody's on a different timeline. Okay? You haven't seen it done like this yet. Pile 2. How's that? How's the kids doing? Everybody misses you, girl. Okay. Bridging energy for Sagittarius. Oops, dropped one. Oh my goodness. Drop 2. Yeah. That's all you can do, hon. Bridging energy. Okay. So, This is pile 1. Okay. So we have the Two of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Empress, the Five of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and the Star. And I'm going to turn this around because it looks backwards. Are you going to let me do that? Nope. It won't work, will it? Okay. I was hoping because when I lay them down, it looks backwards. Okay. Cool. Going to the beach. That's cool. That's cool. Okay. So for pile 1, we have the Two of Pentacles. So with the Two of Pentacles, you're juggling all these things in your life. There is some forward movement, but it's just juggling. You're trying to balance things out. You're trying to keep things going, keep things moving. But that may be distracting you. You've been waiting for your ship to come in, okay? But the thing is, your back is turned to the ship, so that tells me you're not open to receiving. And sometimes we keep ourselves so busy in order to distract us from the possibilities that come in, okay? Now, the High Priestess is the High Priestess singing. She's dancing to the music of the universe. She hears the secrets of the universe. To me, this card kind of represents the Akashic records because she listens to the Akashic records. Hi, Alban. Okay? She hears those secrets. She knows things. But there's she, like I said, she listens to secrets. So there may be some things coming to a head that you don't know anything about, but there's definitely a lot of activity going on behind the scenes for you. Okay. Now, the Empress is someone very loving, caring, nurturing, very much in touch with herself, with nature, with the energies around her. She's just the accumulation of everything feminine. Okay. She's also pregnant with possibilities. Lots and lots of possibilities coming in for you. Okay. But I want you to be aware there may be, are you hard on yourself? Do you have a lot of negative thinking? Or do you have somebody else in your life that's hard on you? Somebody that has to win at all costs? Somebody that has to put you down in order to feel good about themselves? Okay. Whether it's it's negative self-talk or somebody talking to you something or learned points of view programs that we have. This is a lack consciousness card. These things are holding you back. Okay. They're holding you back from moving forward at this point in time. Okay. But we have the Star here. The Star talks about healing, coming into emotional balance. There is some light being brought to the situation for you to see things more clearly. Follow your gut feeling. Follow your intuition and knowing. But you know what, hon? But sometimes these may also be ways that we have built up blocks, walls, in order to keep people away. And the thing is, sometimes we need to knock down those walls and feel vulnerable to bring in what we have been asking for. Okay? Sometimes we have to feel vulnerable in order to experience what we want. Okay? So this is pile 2. Stuck in your head. Can't make a choice. Can't make a decision. 2 of Pentacles. 5 of Cups. 8 of Swords. Page of Cups. 3 of Wands. And the 8 of Cups. Okay. I'll have a new light and a new camera on Friday. So bear with me, guys. Okay. Kurno-chan, welcome. Okay, so the two of the 2 of Swords talks about indecision. Not sure what to do. Should I, shouldn't I? This is like the windshield washers of the mind. Back and forth. Should I, what do I want to do? Okay. But you're stuck on the past at this point in time. You can't see beyond things that have happened in the past, even though you have these potentials out here. Sometimes all we need to do is reframe that thinking process, make that choice in order to move forward. But you're not moving forward because at this point in time, you're stuck in prison. Again, can't make a choice, can't make a decision. Okay? This is being stuck in a mental prison. You know, her feet are not tied together. She can stand up. Her hands are tied together, but they're not tied down. She could reach up and take the blindfold off at any time. Okay? She could cut her bindings off with one of those swords and get up and walk away. There needs to be a change of perspective through all of this, okay? You need to be able to see that there's more than two choices here, okay? There's lots of potential, lots of options here that you're not seeing at this point in time. But the Page of Cups could be an apology coming in. It could be a younger person in your life that you have some emotions for. It could be the new beginnings of an emotional situation, okay? But maybe you've had to go through this process and get through this process in order to get to a point to where you're more open and receptive to receiving here. But see, the Three of Wands here, and here you're not open and receptive to that ship coming in, to where you are open and receptive to the ship coming in. But this is forward progress. You know, this is forward movement, but you are more open and receptive to things coming in now. If you are not open and receptive to receiving, then how can the universe give to you, okay? But I think what's going to happen is you're going to have to walk away from a situation that is no longer emotionally fulfilling for you, okay? It's like you're ready for new horizons, new beginnings, okay? So we're going to do the bridging energy. Again, we have the Two of Pentacles, not open to receiving, juggling things. Possibly because you're juggling things, you're missing opportunities. But again, we have a 2 here. Can't make a choice, can't make a decision about these things that you're juggling. You know, maybe family, children, whatever. Okay. But I want you to tap into your inner strengths. Okay. Now, the strength card talks about tapping into who you are. You're loving, kind, nurturing, caring. Okay. She has not used control and manipulation in order to create a bond with this beast. And this could also be inner aspects of yourself that you're making peace with. You know, sometimes we have to give that love, that compassion, and that gentleness in order to ourselves, in order to move forward. You know, to quit being hard on ourselves and to make peace with ourselves, okay? And then a High Priestess, you know, there's secrets out there. There's lots of activity going on behind the scenes that you can't see. Sometimes we just need to ask the universe, you know, I want this or something better, okay? But again, you're so focused on the past that you can't see the possibilities here. Again, not being open to and receptive to receiving, okay? Because we're blocking it. But see, this is indecision. This is choice. This is competition. This is things up in the air, okay? The Empress is the potential here. Much, much potential. You just need to take the time to listen, to be kind and nurturing and caring to yourself. Take some time to relax, to be in touch with nature, okay? Because you're stuck in your head. You're stuck in this mental prison. You can't see an alternative. But sometimes we need to step back and take a break from the situation, okay? We need to step back from the situation and just, yeah. You can't see things clearly when you're stuck in the middle of things sometimes. Even if it's taking the time to close your eyes for 10 minutes and try to still the mind and listen to what the universe has to tell you. Okay. And then the Five of Swords. This could be A person that has to win at all costs. Sometimes I call this the narcissist card because a narcissist puts you down in order to feel good about themselves. They have to win at all costs. This could also be you being hard on yourself, okay? But maybe it's time to start adding that little bit of love to yourself, okay? A little bit of love to yourself. And the Knight of Swords talks about this is an energy that's coming in quickly. There's some changes. The universe has you back. Know that the universe always has your back. The thing is, are we going to be open and receptive to letting it come in, to letting us help us, okay? But, this person has to take a leap of faith. This person is standing on a cliff. The only way is forward, taking that leap of faith in order to make the changes, okay? But again, there needs to be a change in perspective. There needs to be a change in belief system. There's some feeling of not being worthy or it can't happen. Those are the types of things that block us from receiving from the universe, okay? You need to reframe that thinking in order to be open and receptive, to being open to the potential of things that are coming in, okay? And I do think that something sudden, something shocking is going to come in, something totally unexpected. Now, sometimes the Tower to me means you have asked for something, like you have here, where you're not open and receptive to it. You've asked for something. The universe is going to come in and shake things up. You've asked for this. I want to give it to you. I need to align things, so I'm going to shake things up. So you will be open and receptive to receiving this, okay? But we have the Star here. The Star it's a healing card. It's a wish card. There's light being shown on the situation. You're feeling very vulnerable at this point in time. You're trying to balance the emotion issues. But you know what? Pay attention to your body. Pay attention to your knowing. Your body is your first line of defense. It's like your antenna, okay? It's going to know before your heart and your mind does, okay? But there's a need to walk away from a situation that's no longer emotionally filling. This is walking away to new beginnings, to new adventures, okay? Because this was not an even give and take in the situation, okay? Not even give and take at all, okay? So it's time, and the first card was let it go. Just let it go, okay? So that is the Sagittarius reading for the last half of July of 2020, okay? So I hope that resonated. I hope that made sense. I am going to go on and do the Capricorn reading and then the Aquarius reading next. So thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Everyone have a good one, and namaste.